Okay, I think we're live. Hey, everybody. Are we live? We're listening to some no copyright music. Bay Breeze from 4333. Yeah, I just felt like starting with some music. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Haven't seen y'all in a while. I have been hanging out, doing Tamara-ish stuff. I didn't really advertise for this, but I hope that there's people who wondered if I'd be doing this today, and I am. Tell me how you're doing. Tell me what's up. I need to get some writing done because I haven't. And okay, it hasn't been that long. It's been like 24 hours. But still, you know how you're writing every day and then you don't, and then it feels like you haven't written in years? That's how I feel. I'm going to stop this now. Music's always a good idea until I start playing it, and then it gets on my nerves. Unless it's, if I'm talking over it. It's different if I just add it as an overlay for like a video or something, because that's in post. You don't care. How are you doing? I'm going to tweet out this link and all that good jazz. Since I didn't really do it beforehand. But, in my defense, I am getting ready for our annual trip to West by God, Virginia. That's where the math magician and I are from. And every year we go back to West Virginia and we hang out. He generally is there less time than I am because I write from this laptop and he teaches in an actual physical classroom. And he's always teaching a class for the summer because, got to make them monies, honey. You can hear my little pitter patter of tapping keys as I tweet out this link. I should probably do it on the Instagrams or something. When will I ever get good at social media? Maybe you guys know, because I don't. I'm live streaming if you want to come and write with me. Can you hear me and all that good stuff? Here, let me check in the chat. They were you're on a live stream for someone who is begging for funds. What were they begging for? Were they doing like Patreon, or were they just literally like, help, I'm hungry and then I need money for eating? Which, I mean, I hope I don't get to that point one day, so I can't knock it, because who knows what could happen. Oh my gosh. Well, that's enough of a thought for an anxiety attack, so we'll just leave that one alone. Ooh, the math magician got some new coffee, and it's like vanilla macadamia nut, and it is delicious. Yeah, I'm writing right stuff. I can't even think of hashtags. What are words? Who knows words? I don't. I just write them. I don't actually know them. Let me post this on my Facebook page, even though it'll only show like 32 people, because I'm not going to boost it or make it an ad or anything like that. So that's how that works. This coffee is bomb, though. Live streaming at the moment. Live streaming. Great. Published. Huzzah. So, how have you been? I have been doing okay. Yesterday I had a rough day. Like, I don't know. You know, sometimes depression just like hits you and you feel like you're an absolute failure and everything that you're doing is wrong and not going to, I don't know, help you in any sort of way. I was feeling that kind of way yesterday. I felt very, 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 very down. I don't even know what caused it. I woke up with a headache and then, you know, drank water, you know, did all the stuff to try to make myself feel better. And then it went from just a headache to like a spiral into a depression. So that was terrible. And because I was feeling so depressed, my mom called me and I didn't answer her. Didn't answer the phone. And she called a few times. I didn't answer because I didn't want to verbally speak to anyone. Have you been there? So this morning when I woke up maybe at 8 or something, and I saw that she called. I put like the phone away. I was just like, I'm not talking to people today, which is unhealthy, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So I was like, I'm not talking to people. I'm putting my phone away. And then this morning I woke up and I wanted to see what time it was. And I looked and I saw she had called. Yesterday she called like 4 or 5 times. And she'd called like a half hour before I woke up. So I called her back and I was like, what's wrong? And she's like, oh my gosh, I was so worried about you. I thought the volcano and this, that, and the other. And I was like, wait a second. I just talked to you a couple days ago. And I let you know that the volcano and all those terrible things are happening on a different island. And it's not me. And I'm not anywhere near it. I'm totally safe. But you didn't answer. And then I started worrying. Like, but sometimes I don't answer my phone. And that's okay because you knew I was fine because you'd already talked to me. Like, because I made sure to call her and let her know after like all of these, there was all these eruptions, earthquakes, and all the terrible things that are happening on the Big Island. I live on Oahu. And, you know, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine what these people are going through. There's been so much devastation and people are being evacuated and like all these homes are being destroyed. It's just, it's horrible. It's so scary. It's absolutely terrifying. And, you know, I would understand why she was worried about me if we hadn't already gone through this. Like, we had this conversation and I was frustrated because, you know, I know that my mom forgets things sometimes and that's fine, but I have brothers whom I've also talked to. And so why didn't they like calm her down? She was ready to call the police. Like, first of all, please don't call the police. Holy crap. Like, I can't even imagine how I would feel if I was already in this like bad emotional place and then I open the door and there's police standing there. That would just mess me up for like, oh my gosh. But she's fine now. She's fine. Everything's fine. So if any of you are watching this and you're a younger person and you're wondering, will there ever be a time when my parent will treat me like I'm an adult and that they won't worry so much? The answer is no. It's just no. forever. Forever, you are going to be their baby. It's like I'm forever her baby, and I'm old as fuck. I mean, ugh. Swearing on the live stream? How dare I? Hey, Sarah. Hey, Jesse. Glad you guys are here. Oh my gosh. What a day. So let's do some writing. Let's do at 15 after, let's do 15-minute sprint. Get the juices going, get the brains working. I'm probably going to stream for maybe about an hour and a half because tomorrow at 1 p.m. Hawaii time, we're going to be flying out, and we're not actually getting to Pittsburgh because there's not like a big major airport in West Virginia, so we had to fly from here to Pittsburgh. I don't even know where the layovers are. And we'll get to Pittsburgh at 9 a.m. Saturday. And then my brother's picking us up, and he is driving us into West Virginia. So we love our families and friends very much. This is like a whole ordeal. But this is the first time in a long time that we'll be there in time for Mother's Day. Because generally speaking, we end up missing Mother's Day. So we'll be there for Mother's Day. And then our mothers, they both have this, they share a birthday, June 1st. So we'll be there for their birthdays. We'll be there for my nephew's, one of my nephews, Tristan's birthday. And then I think that his nephew, I think Thor has a birthday around that time. I don't know. There's a lot of birthdays that go on, a lot of stuff that happens, but it's really good. I get to see family and friends that I only get to see annually, and it'll be real exciting. This time around, I'm going to actually try to, I don't know, get work done. A lot of times I don't when I go visit, and then I come back here, I'm back home, and I'm incredibly stressed out and behind on everything. And yeah, we're not trying to do that this year because I got stuff to do. How long is that drive from Pittsburgh to West Virginia? Well, the drive from Pittsburgh to where I live is about an hour and a half if you're driving the speed limit, which, so we get there in like an hour. Yeah. But it's like after being on like 3 different airplanes and having layovers, and it's like an 18-hour ordeal. So being in a car feels like a luxury because there's not people everywhere, and it's like, I don't know, it's way more comfortable, and you know, you're with the family, so it's nice. But I do wish that it was a little shorter at the end, but it's fine. So, and then we end up dropping off the mathematician at his mom's house, and then we drive the rest of the way to my mom's house. So very excited, very excited. I'm very close to doing something that people might consider murder to my... Well, he can't be snoring. I know that he was driving me crazy last night because he was snoring, so he must be awake now. What's he doing? Also, no murder. Murder bad. No murder. No murder. Maybe like a swift kick in the... Oh, look at the time. Let's wait for 15 minutes, y'all. Let's wait for 15 minutes. Okay, starting now. Go, 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 go. Hands up. How many words did you write, or what are you even working on? How are you doing? I wrote 482 words, and I am writing on the cozy because I really want to get that draft done. I really, really do. And this draft is due to my editor next month. So I need to at least finish the first draft by the end of this month. So he has some time, send it to some people so they can check it out. Some betas, if you will, and then go from there and do the edits and then send it to her. And, you know, maybe work on having a book or 2 or 3 for y'all. That could be a fun thing. Sarah, you're playing a video game. The math magician is out of sight and he's playing a video game. I keep hearing the player clicking, and I'm kind of jealous. J. Kurt Vivo, hello. Hey, Pendragon, good to see you. Jesse got 628 words. Awesome. Awesome sauce. You're doing great. What are you working on? And Sarah, why are you being a bad writer and not writing? Shh. What cup? Your coffee cup? Anyway. Just you wrote a D&D adventure this week, so you're off for the rest of the week. I hear that. And Jesse's working on a contemporary K-drama like novel. Ooh, that sounds fun. K-dramas are so intense. I wish that I spoke Korean though, because I have a tendency to kind of put the show on and then just kind of listen as I'm doing other things. But I can't do that with the K-drama because I need to see the subtitles. So I end up not watching them as often as I want to because I can't do them. I can't watch it while I'm doing something else, which is sad because I do enjoy them. The drama is so real. Let's see. How about in 6 minutes we try for a 20-minute sprint? Ooh la la. I started a new scene. And it was something that I had meant to write already and I'd forgotten. And as I was reading through my manuscript, I realized I had forgotten this scene. So now I'm writing it. I'm not sure how much of it will actually go into the final draft. It might just be like a little section of it, but you know, see. I've watched so much I can understand parts while watching it. Do you mean while listening to it? I have something percolating, but I'm not quite ready yet, so I'm taking a few days off. I can dig that. I wanted to have my draft done, my cozy draft done before flying out tomorrow. That clearly didn't get finished. And I also wanted to have my edits done for Blood Roses, and that clearly didn't happen either. So I have some stuff that I need to do. And I'm supposed to be staying part of the time at my mom's house, which is kind of chaotic. There's just, you know, you go from being in your environment, in your apartment, and in which case it's just myself and that guy, and it's very quiet, it's very laid back, it's very relaxed. And then you go into an environment where there's just a lot of people, and there's always like commotion and talking and laughing and arguing and just people being people, you know, living lives. But it's like there's no quiet space to go to. And because the time zone is such a huge difference, there's a 6-hour difference between Hawaii and West Virginia right now. So I thought, okay, maybe I could wake up before everyone else and get some writing done. But it would be incredibly difficult for me to do that because of that time change. So I don't know if that's going to work. And then I was thinking, well, maybe I can try writing after everyone else is asleep. But I am an insomniac from a family of insomniacs. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. And I want to do live streams while I'm there, but I'm going to have to see how that's going to work. I'm not sure. And then I have some podcast interviews that I have. It's just this time of year, it's like great to go visit, but it's kind of inconvenient for everything. But it's fine. It's all fine. It's all good. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I do want to continue doing live streams while I'm over there. It's just going to be a matter of, am I going to have to change the time a little bit? And if so, I'll announce in the community tab on YouTube and on Twitter. If you're not following me at Pen Paper Pad, you should do that. And on Facebook, I'll do like an announcement and let everybody know, because I'm not sure how time will work. Because, you know, when you're at someone else's house, you have to accommodate and work within everyone else's schedules. So we'll see. Our house is really quiet too. It's nice to have like a quiet environment to write and stuff. Now, like right now, it's really quiet in the neighborhood because it's 1:30 in the afternoon. So kids are still in school. Everyone's still at work, you know, and this is like the perfect time to write, you know. But once it hits like 3:30, then traffic starts and like you hear kids crying and craziness and people and stuff, and you start smelling everybody's dinner, and then you get really jealous because it always seems like everybody's dinner smells so much better than what you're cooking. But yeah, so it does get like louder here. But if I have like my fan on high and there's something playing on my television, then generally that'll like, I can't hear the outside world, and it becomes very little insulated little spot. Jesse has a distracting cat. I envy you having a distracting cat. I want a distracting cat. I think my brother has a new puppy though. So that's exciting. I'm gonna get to meet a little puppy. I love puppies. They're so cute. And his girlfriend sent me a picture. And the little puppy has a little black nose. And it's white and black. And I think the puppy's name is Dot. But I wasn't sure if the puppy was my brother's or if it's her puppy and she just brings her over a lot. I don't know. Either way, I'm meeting a puppy, so that's pretty sweet. That's going to be like, that'll be like my summer maid hang out with a new puppy. All right. Let's do some writing, 20 minutes, write on your stuff. Let's go. It's go time. Hands up. How many words did you write? What did you write on it? Tell me all the things. I have to finish this sentence though because I will forget. Give me a second. All right, so let's see here. 3:13. Very nice, very nice. So 3:13 here. So that gets me at, let's do some math real quick with my brain. That's 795. Cool. So 795 for 2 sprints. Not too shabby, not too shabby at all. Can you hear the birds in the background? There's like a little wall that's right out here in front of my window, and it separates like this property from the next. And there's these birds that just come and hang out, and I don't know what they're talking about to each other. I don't know if there's like some beef, if somebody is trying to steal somebody else's man or what's going on, but sometimes they get so loud with each other. Like, it's hilarious. I mean, if I could speak bird, I bet you there's some real gossip happening. Oh, thanks. You guys gave me blessings for my sneezes. Sarah reached level 47. Cool. Man. He's playing this game called Crossout, and it's like, I don't know if y'all have played it before, but it's like you're making these kind of post-apocalyptic like trucks that have guns and stuff on them. So basically you're on one team and you're trying to blow up the other team, more or less. And I want to play it so bad, but I'm all like, I've got to be responsible and I've got to do stuff like pack and clean and ride so I don't feel like a failure. But really, I just want to like blow stuff up and make really cool trucks. My hope is that, because right now it's 2, so like this live stream is going to be my writing for the day. So there's, thanks you guys for coming and like keeping me here so that I actually do it, right? So then after that, I'm going to go and like do some dishes, because I hate leaving dishes, you know what I mean? Like, that's just like, hey bugs, come hang out here, just party on my counter. No, thank you. So I'm gonna wash dishes and also like make dinner of some sort. And then I've made my list of things that I need to pack. So I'm going to actually pack those things, other than my camera, which is right beside me. That's why I'm pointing here. I'm always pointing at stuff, but it's because I'm looking at them. But none of it's ever like in frame. So it probably just looks stupid. Sorry. So, but because tonight I'm going to do my hashtag Cockygate video. I want to get that done, and I want to edit it and have it up for tomorrow. And I have another video idea that I'm going to record, but I'm going to edit that while I'm at my mom's. And yeah, so if I can get everything done that I want done by 11, I'm going to be able to play video games. And that's going to be a delight. Hey, Jesse, glad you're back. Yay! A clicker game called Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms is also a D&D game. I've never played it, but I've been playing on my phone the Harry Potter game because I'm a joiner and I also love Harry Potter. Yeah, reverse read-throughs are so helpful. Oh my gosh. I did one reverse read-through with blood roses and honeysuckles, but it was like, I don't know what draft I'm on now, but it was like an earlier iteration of it. So that's going to be like one of the last things I do before sending it off. Looking at it backwards and seeing if everything makes sense. Hopefully it all will. Oh my God. Oh no. Yeah, there's a new Harry Potter game for the cell phone. You can pick it up in like Google Play and whatever that equivalent is for iPhone. I don't know. But just a little, like one of those dumb little cell phone games where you like just click through and do stuff, you know. That's like doesn't really take a lot of thought and effort. It's just kind of fun. Do you choose your house or does it have a questions quiz you take? It does the, it like, how did it do it? The sorting hat asked you, which house would you prefer? And there was also questions that I felt as though it was kind of leading toward a house, but I wasn't sure. If I would have been thinking, I would have like tried to choose a house that was totally different from the questions that I was answering, if you see what I mean. So like I would have been leaning more toward a Gryffindor lean, but I would have answered Hufflepuff and just to see what happened. But I didn't do that. Let's see what's happening. Okay. Hey, honey, would you do me a favor and check the mail? Because Michelle just asked me if I got a thing in the mail, and I'm supposed to let her know if I got it or not. And I forgot. And I'm just telling you now because I will forget again. Yeah, right there. I'm not gonna, come on, man. Right, so yeah. So that's what's up. Let's see what else is happening with me. Oh man. I had so many ideas of stuff that I wanted to do. And it just seems like I'll have all these great ideas and I don't do them, and then like time will pass. It's like, oh, that idea was awesome, but now has too much time passed for me to even do it. Like I had this idea for Black Panther, and now I'm like, has too much time passed for me to do a video about that? I don't know, maybe. But I think it would be fun. I don't know. Oh my goodness. How many of you went to see Infinity Wars, and did you love it or did you hate it? Because I feel like there weren't many people who were like, meh. I think it drew some pretty strong emotional reactions across the board there. The next sprint is going to be at 15 after. And Dragon loved it. Your husband was lukewarm. Interesting. That's definitely going different from the tide, because it seems like everyone else was either I hate it or absolutely love it. I loved it. I thought that it was really interesting, and it was like it was a good take on a comic book movie. It was different, and I felt that it was really well crafted after it had been leading up. We've been like working toward this movie for what, 10 years? So, and I felt like even if you weren't someone who was a part of this whole entire journey and you've only maybe watched one or two of the movies that, or none of them really, I think that you could still figure out what was going on, which that was impressive. But like the next movie isn't until when, like next summer or something. So that sucks. And I think there's going to be an Ant-Man movie, but I'm just not into that character, so I won't be seeing that. Oh, did you see that Brooklyn Nine-Nine is being canceled? Like, I really like that show. It's so funny. Like, I don't know. Fox just always seems to cancel good shows. I don't know why. They'll have such like a really interesting lineup of stuff, and then it seems like a lot of their weaker shows will hang on forever, but the really good quality shows be canceled prematurely. But maybe that's just me, though. The internet caterwauling over the ending was a bit much. Yeah. There was definitely some lighter moments though with I think that everyone's able to see the comment section even after this uploads. Otherwise, this is all going to this whole conversation is going to seem really weird. But I think that there are enough there was enough levity that like I didn't leave the theater entirely crushed, at least. So I think that there was a nice balance. But there was definitely dark moments, and even the beginning of the movie started pretty dark. Ugh, sorry, my glasses are dirty. There. Yeah, I can see. That's good. All right, so in 2 minutes, let's do a 15-minute sprint, and then after that, I'll probably do one more and then call it a day because I have got stuff to do. But this has been great because I've actually done some writing, so that's awesome. Water. And I haven't eaten anything today, so I really need to look into that. Oh man. So I've been using the Dragon. I thought of this because the box is still here. Dragon, Naturally Speaking Premium. And it has been really cool, but I'm still trying to train it to understand my voice and stuff. And it's still a process for me to figure out how to say the words as opposed to typing them. But it's definitely getting better. So hopefully this summer by the end of the summer, I'll be like way better at it and be able to actually speak like 2,000 words in 20 minutes or something. Like that's my goal. I want to be able to drop a lot of words in a short amount of time so that I can write more things. All right. So it's 15 after. So let's write for 15 minutes starting now. Let's go. Time is up. I swear, one of these days I'm going to write like a book that's just called The Trouble with Being a Pantser. As I was writing on that last scene, I realized a thing. And this thing is going to impact all the things. So now I have to figure out how to make the thing work with the other things that have already happened. Keep in mind, I've written 55,923 words in this cozy. So we're like getting down to the meat and bones, you know, the nitty gritty, like we're getting closer to like the reveal, so to speak. So yes. So I think for the past like 5 minutes, I was just sitting here like, well, how and why and what? Thanks, brain. But I do think that this change is going to be good. And I think that apparently my brain was working toward this change anyway. Because I think that there's other places where I kind of put down the groundwork, so to speak. I just hadn't fully realized the idea. So I think what I'm going to have to do is print all of this out, and I'm going to have to print it out here because I don't have a printer. My mom doesn't have a printer, and this is a laser printer, and I like bought it for this purpose, you know. But I'm going to have to print it out, and then when I get to my mom's, I'm going to have to kind of like cut stuff out, move it around physically, you know what I mean? And do it that way so that I could figure out the exact order of things and how it's going to work. Yes. Because the way things are ordered right now isn't quite right. And then once I have it ordered correctly, I think I'll be able to see it better in paper form than I can in digital format. It's just, I don't know if you can relate, but sometimes when I look at things on paper, I can just visualize it better. I don't know. Maybe that's because I was a paper reader, basically, you know, reading books, like physical copies, for so much longer than ebooks. I'm not sure if that's what it is or what, but if I look at the paper, I could see different errors, and I can figure out things like, oh, this scene doesn't work here. This scene should actually be down here. And I'm going to have to change these things in order for this to flow. So, but that's good. This is really like a good problem for me to have, because that means things are shaping up in a way that I can still fix things, you know what I mean? Like it can still be repaired, it can still be made cohesive. It's when I hit that wall and I'm like, uh-oh, there's something wrong, but I don't know how to fix it. That's where the problems lie. So cool. Cool. Let me look in the chat, see what y'all have to say. I thought I was done with my Nana story like 6 times, and each time they told me I wasn't. Right? Like, I did it. It's done. I finished this draft. Or did I? Yeah. I actually can't see myself writing the trouble with being a pantser. But I love being a pantser. I just wish that I had more of the plotter sensibility, because I think that it would streamline the process that much more. But if I can't streamline it in that way, then I'm gonna have to streamline it with talking with a dragon, so I can at least write faster if I can't like actually taper it down with an outline. I've tried outlines. With outlines, I can do really like threadbare kind of outlines, and then I do retroactive outlines. Like after I've written a huge portion of the thing, I'll outline it and then make sure everything kind of falls into plan, which I'll be doing that when I print it out and move stuff around, you know. Yeah, I don't really like pantser either. Like plotter sounds like kind of more dignified than pantser. I like discovery writer because then it seems like more of like the part of the process I like, which is like discovering what's going to happen next, like figuring stuff out or telling that story, you know. I like that. Pantser just kind of sounds like you're in grade school and someone pants you so they can expose your underpants, and that's not as fun, is it? No, it's not. Free writing. Well, I think of free writing as like a sprint, as opposed to a like the entire process. Let's see, how about 4 minutes? We do one last sprint for 20 minutes, and then we'll chat a little bit more, and then I will get out of this chair and get to the next part of my to-do list. Fun. Oh man, I hate flying, y'all. I really don't like it. Oh my gosh, I don't like it. Did I tell y'all the story of me the first time I ever flew here? Like, I don't know if I ever did. It's like, that was what, 2011, I think. When I flew here, I thought that I had done like a crap ton of research and I really knew what I was getting myself into. I hadn't been to Hawaii before. So I think like as far west that I'd gone to Montana for a work event at the time. And that was as far as I'd flown. So, and the math magician was already here. He came earlier because he had like math stuffs to do. And I had to work out my time. I had 2 jobs. So I had to work out my time both of the jobs before I came over. So I did that. And then I was on the plane. I was like, all right, I'm doing it. I'm going to Hawaii. And here's the funny thing. I didn't realize how truly far Hawaii is from even California. I had no clue. So on the back of the chair in front of me, there was like a little screen and it showed like the trajectory of the plane. And at one point, it was just all blue. And like there was like a little thing over here that was supposed to represent California. And there was like the little dot. And then there was the plane that was above all of this ocean. And then little tiny, little islands were over here. And I was like, holy crap. And at this point, I still had hours of flying left. And I was just like, whoa, wait a second. I'm going to be like in the middle of the ocean. No one told me this island was in the middle of the ocean like this. Like, I thought ignorance is truly bliss. I thought that, you know how you look at the map, right? You look at a map and it'll show that the island isn't that far from California. I thought that it was like, you know, like an hour trip. Like I could take a ship from Hawaii to California so easily. That is not the case. Maps lie to me all the time. And like, I managed to not show my panic, but internally, I was flipping the F out. I was so freaked out. So, yeah, Hawaii's way farther from California than maps will tell you. Oh, Tamara. So dumb. So young and dumb. All right. Let's do this last 20-minute sprint. Hey, Amber, good to see you. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. And let's do this last sprint for the night. Write all the words. I'm going to do some planning. Let's go. time's up. How'd you do? I muted y'all for a minute because I was printing out paper. I think something stuck, but I'll fix it in a bit. All right, so is there a better feeling than getting your pages fresh out of the printer? Okay, getting the book, but this is pretty good too. It's nice to see like a physical representation of months of work. So there is that. But yeah, there's definitely still some pages. This is not the end by any means. But what I did do was figure out what I needed to do to get to the end, which I have a vague notion of what the end is. So that's fun. How'd y'all do? This is going to be the last sprint of the evening. Unfortunately, I have so much to do, y'all. I'm flying out tomorrow and I'm not ready. And regardless of whether or not I'm ready, I'm still flying out tomorrow. So there's that. Let me check on y'all over here in the chat. Woo! Jesse got 799 words. You did awesome. Yeah, I kept looking at the side because I was looking at the printer. And I'm still looking at it because it ain't done printing, but it has stopped. And I don't know if it's out of paper or if it's like out of F's to give or what. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm glad that you guys get the beauty of the freshly printed manuscript. Like, it's just so good. It's like this visceral, real thing. Like, I don't know, it makes it real when I can print out the pages and like they're hot and I can look at them and I can smell them and they're like a thing. It makes it real. And it reminds me, hey, it's not done yet, but you've done a lot. You wrote some stuff. So good. And my mom wants to read it when I've finished it and did like one pass through. And cozies aren't really her thing, but she just wants to read it. So that was cool. So she's gonna read that, and she's gonna read Blood Roses. So that's fun. Hey, Jared! Holy crap! So good to see you. I haven't seen you forever. And where's your video? It's good to see you on like a non-NaNoWriMo day. Fantastic. Thank you for the good travel wishes, Amber. I am not excited. It'll be from our plane will board at 1 p.m. So sometime in the 1 o'clock hour. And so that'll be 1 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time tomorrow, which is Friday. And then we will land Pittsburgh Saturday, 9 a.m. ish. So it's gonna be I don't like flying, so it's not gonna be a good time, but we got the extra room chairs that's like just a little bit under business class, so there'll be like that extra 3 inches or whatever, and we'll be seated where it's just the two of us, so we can almost be hermits. It's really hard to be a hermit in a plane, but it's about as close to being a hermit as we can get. Jared, I'm trying to do these every Thursday, but I'm going to West Virginia and I'm going to be there for my accents. I'm going to be there for round about the rest of this month and probably all of June, because I am a very responsible adult and I have totally not booked my return trip. But that's on my to-do list for tonight, so I can just have it done. In addition to like stopping my my mail. Oh my gosh, I got so much to do. But yeah, so I'm going to try to be doing these every Thursday and even into the West Virginia time. So there's going to be like weird backgrounds. Who knows what kind of stuff you're going to see. I might be sitting on my mama's porch. I might be in my brother's spare bedroom, or I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm going to continue doing these because I love them. And also they make me sit in front of this camera and write stuff for at least like an hour or two. And I want to thank all of y'all again for showing up and hanging out with me, because let me tell you, doing these when there's no one watching is so awkward. It is so really awkward. And yeah, so having y'all come hang out and actually chat and like write or play video games, or one time Jasmine was folding laundry, like whatever. I appreciate it. It's fantastic. So I am going to go because I have too many things to do and less time to do them because I am great at planning. Again, thank you for coming. And if you're watching this after this is like uploaded after the live stream, I appreciate you watching this afterwards. And there's some of you who do that, and that makes me happy, because then it's like, I don't know, it's like I continue to write with people even after I'm done writing. If that makes sense. Probably doesn't. That's fine. Thanks again. Happy writing. I will see you soon in more videos. Cool. There's this button I need to push. Where is it? That was the wrong button. Okay, bye.